Okay, I suck at robbing casinos and I'm never trying it again. Turns out I actually forgot half of my items when I left. So I'm going to go back and fetch them. Luckily that's probably only going to take 2 teleportations. There was my pile. Gonna pick up the rest of it. And teleport back out. Oh, that was relatively painless. Anyway, this means that I am now going to check on my stuff. 1 second. It's all identified, so I can prune my inventory right away. And while I do, because this is going to be really taking a long time, and pretty boring, I might just point you in the direction of the ADOM DE homepage, in case you haven't realized this yet, or heard of it yet. It turns out that ADOM 2 is currently in development. In active development, I should say. And now, if you ask ADOM 2, I don't know what ADOM 2 is. I know what Jade is, but Jade isn't ADOM 2. It's Jade. Turns out, no. Jade officially got renamed ADOM 2, and it's running on Jade, because Jade stands for Java Ancient Domains Engine, which means the name of the game is now ADOM 2, and Jade is the name of the engine it's running on. Kind of like the engine Unreal, the Unreal games run on, is called Unreal, and okay, kind of not like that, but think of other games using the Unreal engine. I think there's a lot of them. And that's news, I guess. I'm pretty excited for ADOM 2, but it's kind of hard getting it to really recommend the game right now because it's in alpha development, kind of like Dwarf Fortress, only it's not nearly as far along as Dwarf Fortress is already. So you can download it, you can play it. I can recommend it. I mean, you just don't get a full game yet. It's actually very far from what Thomas has planned for ADOM 2, which sounds pretty damn awesome. And you can bet I'll be there all the way, following development very closely. I just haven't really played a lot of it yet because it's not really a game yet, and I kind of want to wait until it's really a game before I really clock some hours into it. Right now you can walk around and kill monsters, but you can't shoot them, and that's already a bit disappointing because I love shooting monsters. And it also means that sometimes you're just basically screwed because you have to melee a monster and it's too big to melee, but you've run out of options because there's not only no arrows or quarrels yet, or rocks or any kind of ranged combat, there's also no spells, so you have no options. I don't think any of the classes has a ranged skill yet. But there's already some classes, and turns out ADOM 2 actually, not only are there going to be new classes that you haven't heard of, like the Tinker, which is basically a class that can build stuff in much the same way as you can build stuff in, let's say, Dwarf Fortress, or, yeah, Minecraft, which some people apparently like very much to play, and which I also own, of course. I've played it, it's pretty fun. And yeah, there are new classes in the game, new monsters, new things. It's all around lots of new things, but it's also still missing a lot of what ADOM had. So if you want to know which is the better game, right now it's still ADOM, but that's going to change. I'm almost done here, so you can be glad because you don't have to listen to me talk about ADOM 2 anymore and go back to this game, which is also ADOM, just it's called ADOM 1. I have to uncurse my equipment. 1 second. I have a heap of scrolls of uncursing. I have some holy water. I can read a scroll of uncursing. Switch my cap for a better cap. Switch the Ankh for the Ankh because I don't have anything better, and switch the Black Dragon Scale Mail had been using for the Robes of Resistance. One of the two best artifact armors in the game. There's one other that is, I have to say, equally good. In some respects it's better, in some respects you could argue it's not as good. But having either of them is really awesome. So, no complaints there. I don't think any of the shields I picked up were better than the one I already have, but I think there was a Ring of Regeneration among those. I like those. I'm going to be using them. And the other ring, I'm going to put a Ring of Speed in there, because speed is all around awesome. I can either go for Gauntlets of Strength or keep my Elemental Gauntlets equipped. I think I'm going to go with the Gauntlets of Strength just to see how high I can go. Now I'm swapping the boots for the 7 leagues. All I have to do with the 7 leagues is, right after I switch to some proper quarrels and crossbow, bless them. Because blessed 7 league boots are the best boots ever in the entire game. There are artifact boots which are pretty useful too, but this takes a cake. You might have a look at the bottom right of the screen. 429, that's how many energy points it takes me to move 1 square. Without the boots, it's 750, meaning the boots make me a heck of a lot faster. It turns out because I'm a barbarian, I'm already pretty damn fast, so I don't really need the boots. But it's still better than everything else I have, so still going for it. There is a vault filled with golems here, but it's the weaker kind of golem vault. It doesn't have the really high level golems like the diamond golems and turnium golems, so I should be pretty safe. There's some flesh golems, stone golems, and the worst golem that's going to be in there is the iron golem, which I'm going to find very soon, but first I'm going to eat some of my food. After this Karmic dragon corpse, I might as well eat it. I don't need the beneficial effect it has, because I'm already as lucky as can be. I'm gonna eat the rest of the perishable foodstuffs. And I think that's about it. And go back in there, kill the rest of the golems. Might be worth it just for the XP. Apropos XP, level 20 isn't really that much, but doesn't really matter. Gonna be high enough eventually. I already have 344 HP. What more do I need XP for at this point? I already have all the damage. So that's not really a problem. Goes the Iron Golem. How much XP was that? 4,000. How much do I need? 200. Okay. Not like that. At least not anytime soon. Get the Flesh Golem. I'm not really trying to fully explore the level because no. Why? I don't need to. I do want to find the bees. Well, it's a room full of black dragons. Nah, I'm invisible. They didn't see me, and they're just going to destroy my stuff. So no, I'm not going to bother. The loot isn't really that good. The XP, I guess, is okay, but well, it turns out I have to kill some of them so I can go farther. Do I have dragon slaying claws? I have arrows. Oh, looks I only have dragon slaying arrows. No matter. That went over fast. Kill this guy. Man, these things are so stupid. And start killing the bees. More bees. Bees everywhere. Not the face, not the face. Whoop. I stepped on it. I wanted to crush it. I succeeded. There's the bee queen. There's some more bees. More bees. Kill the bees. Kill the bees. Kill the bees. And you're not a bee. You're a dragon. What are you doing here? Didn't I kill you already? Did you just destroy that potion that I forgot to pick up? For that you shall die. Yes. Die for my mistakes. Semi-innocent creature that I attacked out of the dark, out of nowhere. I'm still lawful, right? Yeah, excellent. Why am I Ooh. Looks... Why am I lawful, actually? That's strange. Wasn't I lawful plus? I did get crowned in this game, so... What's going on there? I guess I ate a alignment penalty because I killed something while invisible that might have been neutral otherwise. Kind of a shame. No matter. I'm done here. The second upstairs cases in this level, I might as well show you, lead to Darkforge. This is a shortcut to the surface, so you don't have to go to the other 31 dungeon levels in order to get back to the surface. You can go to Darkforge instead, and it's only 2 levels. Pretty much necessary in this case. And this is the level with the intense tension. Here's the thing about this level. You should really not treat this level lightly at all. The level shape is always the same. It's always kind of formed like a horseshoe, encouraging you to go the long way around. But you really don't want to do that. Instead, what you want to do is this. You want to dig straight down, because that's where the down staircases are. Because here you can find these guys. This is Bugs, the Bunny Master, and this is a Battle Bunny. It's one Battle Bunny right now. If I'd taken the long way around, there would be 400 Battle Bunnies right here, because they breed like, you guessed it, bunnies. And they're very easy to kill, but because there's so many of them, you're never gonna get through. Well, maybe you are, but it's going to take so long. Sooner or later, one of the Battle Bunnies turns out to be really high leveled and delivers a critical hit, and you're dead. And to avoid that, you dig straight down, you kill the Battle Bunny, you proceed to try and kill Bugs the Bunny Master, only then he disarms you, and you have to do it with arrows instead, because you really don't want to waste time equipping another weapon. He isn't really dangerous at all. I shouldn't say that. I think he has relatively nasty critical hits. But so do I, so I'm guessing one of us is going to have the last laugh. Don't I? Gonna get my Skull Crusher back. That was a really dick move. And then you go straight down and don't explore the rest of the level, because no. That's just not worth it. Don't do it. Because the Battle Bunnies might spontaneously regenerate. Killing Bugs doesn't stop them indefinitely. So you really shouldn't do it. Just don't. And this is an ancient Karmic dragon. These are actually fairly dangerous. They do not see invisible. And they are not invulnerable to arrows. I'm going to kill it for the XP. Now, I'm doing this also because I have enough elemental resistance that it can't really damage me from afar. But you probably shouldn't do this in melee. First of all, it's a Karmic creature. Second of all, it has really nasty melee combat. So, if you're going to do this, especially with the ancient ones, do it with arrows and so stuff, and do it from a distance. That should be easy. Well, I did say it. And I earned 22,000 XP for it, which is excellent. And they usually have a pretty big stash of stuff. Of course, big is not exactly the same as awesome. I know what you're thinking. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I really hate will-o-wisps sometimes, because they take forever to kill. There's one of magic missiles here. I do want that one. And that is only a werewolf. Werewolves are okay. Werewolf kings are really, really, really nasty. Werewolf kings are one of the type of monsters that you really do not want to ever melee again. I don't care who you are. You do not want to melee a werewolf king. Just don't do it. It's idiocy. You do want... Another type of monster that you do not want to melee is doppelganger kings. I probably already talked about that, so I'm just going to reinforce myself. And there's a couple other monsters too that you do not want to ever melee. Cyclopses, yeah, you can do that. Not hard. Cutpurses, of course, those are level 1 monsters. But I guess I have to mention Molochs, but I think that's pretty obvious. Given how slow they are, you really have no excuse. If you melee a Moloch, it's your own fault. I don't care what happens, it's your own fault. And this is a carrot room, and a carrot room I'm going to abuse maliciously. Do I have blessed carrot juice? I do not, so I'm going to drink the regular stuff. Excellent. 5 points of perception, just like that. And isn't that a blessed potion of education? Oh, wonderful. I am in awe. I know how to cook now. This might help me, because I'm surely I am going to run into food problems somewhere down the road, and knowing how to cook my bread, my stuff, is really going to help me out there. I'm sure. Oh, stupid damn potion. I'm going to drink the rest of these potions that are going to be, or at least look to be, immediately useful. It's a potion of wonder here. I can cast lightning ball once. I shouldn't knock that. That could become pretty useful. I'm actually surprised that it costs so little in PP. Power points. I actually have enough to cast that. I'm the best magician ever. Anyway, there is nothing here that I really need to drink right away. So I'm going to continue. What is that? Is a yellow ooze. Yep. And that is a ice vortex. No, stupid English. I'm going to kill it with mithril arrows. Excellent. I should probably find myself a proper stack of regular arrows or something. That's relatively proper, but actually I'm just going to switch to quarrels entirely, because I don't think I have those trained enough yet. 7-3, yeah, I need to add some quarrel training. Also, I really want to drop that throwing club from before. I think I still have one, and I do not need a stupid throwing club. And now, because I'm going down to D35, I should check my stuff. Do I have a wand of webbing? I do. What kind of potions do I have? I have a potion. Deafness. No, that's not useful. Potion of blindness. There is one. Is that all? Yep, I've got one potion of blindness. Okay, I guess. And I think I have humanoid slaying somewhere in here. Yep. Because I'm going to be meeting someone who I, just in case, want to be able to kill. And, yeah. That's what I've been checking just now. It's humanoid, yeah. Humanoid, of course. Doesn't always mean human. And he or she, I think it's a he, is on this level. And yeah, I just want to prepare prepared. And I already forgot something. He's also invisible, so you should really put on your potion of invisibility. So, now I'm ready. Where are you? Actually, do I have monster detection? There are no ones of monster detection here. Do I have a scroll of it? I do. He is down there. I'm just going to cheat and put my mouse there. One cat lord down here. Okay. Gonna explore the rest of the level a bit. A giant bat. Oh, I can't eat anything. Great. Come here, you ghost. Yeah, you're dead. Again. Stupid undead. Okay. Carefully go in. Well, he's not there anymore, at least. Huh, where did he go? Well, he's not down here. Guess he went left. There you are. Are you hostile? No. Excellent. Let us have a little chat. Thou hast respected the cat race. Thus I shall grant upon you this gift. Ooh. I am now a proud owner of a ring. Except unequipped Frog Crusher. I am the proud owner of a ring, and the ring is called... Okay, 1 second, please. I have to use the scroll of great identify. The Ring of the Master Cat. 5 PV, 16 dexterity, 16 speed, and Fate Smiles attribute. The dexterity and the speed alone make this one of the best artifacts in the game. At least one of the best rings in the game. Probably shouldn't overdo it. And you only get it if you manage, up until this point, like I did, to never kill any cat. Kill 1 cat and you don't get a ring. Kill 2 cats and the guy decides to mess you up. And the cat lord can mess you up big if he puts his mind to it. Because he has a lot of attacks, he's really fast, he scores critical hits, and to top it all off, the entire level does not allow teleportation. So if you decide to run, you have to do it in coward mode, and you have to hoof it. That's why I checked for wands of webbing, because webs are one of the things that can stop the cat lord. And so can potions of blindness, incidentally. It's best to use paralyzation wands or something like that. And once you have immobilized him, either through webbing or blindness, it's best to fight him from a distance, and for that you best use humanoid slaying. If you really want to make sure that guy dies and doesn't take you with him, you should use potions of poison. Which I do not own. What the hell? Why am I potions of poison? I don't have potions of poison. Well, that's really awesome. Thank you. Anyway, let's go down once more. There's a Cavernous level here. I think there is usually one here. I might be mistaken, but I think there is. Somewhere around here. These are a bit more dangerous because there are less places to hide and monster generation is increased. So we should really... Oh. I don't like that guy. It's a Quickling King. Quicklings, as you might already be aware, have a lot of attacks. And Quickling Kings are the nastiest of them around. They can see invisible too. Isn't that awesome? At this point, I'm probably going to go with the easiest way to get rid of that guy. The overall relatively easiest, which should be ranged spellcasting ones, except I do only have some. The only ones I have bounce. I can't really use them, and I have 1 willpower too few to use fireball. Fuck. Okay. Let's think. Try to get close. Yeah, that didn't work. Try to get close again. Okay, here. We are. Eat fireball! I think he just ran. And if... Unfortunately, once a Quickling decides to run, yeah, you can forget ever catching him. But you will occasionally see him back. Hello, Quickling King. I have humanoid slaying, right? Let's try this. Now, obviously that didn't work. But if it does not work at first, Try again. I'm lucky that he really can't do any damage to me. Finally. He did pierce my armor, but even then he only did a couple of points of damage. They are really fast, but they aren't really that strong, at least not at this point of the game. Of course, a Quickling King will absolutely murder any level 1 character, and you really have no chance to survive Make Your Time, because they're just so fast and they're going to mess you up. But as a level 20 Barbarian, 344 HP, not so bad. Not so bad at all. Also, I have a really high DV score even if I Berserk, because I'm using a shield and stuff. That is a Masterlich. Masterliches are also humanoid, like almost any undead, which means Skullcrusher is going to make easy work of him. 10,000 XP, that isn't too bad. There's some more Septus. The Masterlich actually created them, I guess. It's a fire lizard. Strange to have such a large hallway in a Cavernous level. Cavernous level also has a vortex, and this Cavernous level in particular has a Berserker Emperor and an Ogre Lord. Ogre Lord is not so bad. Berserker Emperor is pretty bad. I'm going to shoot it. Why else would I have humanoid slaying? And you already saw, I exactly hit him and only slightly injured him. Berserker Emperors have almost infinite HP. Well, a lot of them anyway. And they are also one of the types of monsters that you do not want to fight in melee, and if you do, it's your own fault. I know this especially well because I've tried it, and it didn't end pretty. Berserker Emperors, no, do not melee. Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. Missile weapons are in this game for a reason, after all. There's a Molov, actually. You don't want to melee this guy either. He's vulnerable to demon slaying, though, so that's what I just used. Because I kind of want to save my humanoid slaying for... You'll see. Actually, I kind of have to think about how far I'm going to take this one video. It's a Shadow Worm. Probably gonna get rid of that guy. I think I'm going to save right before the next, well, important point of the game. And that was a critical hit. I just lost 100 HP and got 16 years older. What gives? I'm not going to keep on doing that. Wasted my demon slaying, essentially. Gonna switch to regular quarrels. It's not like you can't do any damage from afar. I was using an arrow and stuff. It's once monsters decide to fight to the death in a blind rage, stuff can get really, really tricky. Okay, that's one less Shadow Worm to worry about. I should pay more attention. Luckily these guys are not dangerous at all. Gonna get rid of the fire vortex. Come on. You've been... Oh, that's just brilliant. Oh, at least he got rid of some of the shadows for me. Why do I suck so much? Let's go. Okay. That's an ochre jelly. I can change position with it, apparently. It's neutral. Which means it's going to ochre jelly the entire level. Isn't that just great? Greater Daemon, I don't want to melee this guy because... Wait a second. Forgot to switch my display back. Okay, 131 speed. He drains stats. We already saw one of these. At least one of these. I seem to remember I killed him just as easy back then. Oh. There's more of you? And what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Wand of Death is consumed. I don't care about that one. Straight Identify, I don't care about that either. Oh, you son of a... You son of a... demon whore! My Scrolls of Chaos Resistance! Oh, I'm going to fuck you up so bad. With quarrels, because I'm still a coward, I guess. Oh, I hate you guys so much right now. Come here. No, don't come here, actually. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to mess you up. And I'm going to do it with this crossbow. Then I'm going to take my quarrels, because fuck you guys. You already took my Source of Chaos Resistance. You're not getting my quarrels. Oh, I'm going to mess all of you up so hard. I didn't need those scrolls, but I kind of liked having them. What's this about? What's it about? I have 5,000 scrolls? You had to destroy those? You have some kind of trollolo aim or something? Let's see which of these scrolls are the most precious to him. And then just burn them up. Isn't that awesome? Well, I guess it's my own fault for not stashing them. Walking around with these things in your pack is just too much of a temptation for this game. It's going to fuck them up. Don't walk around with your Scrolls of Chaos Resistance. I still do it because I'm too lazy to stash them. And actually, there's a place coming up where even I'm going to stash them, pretty sure. Because that place fucks up all of your items very fast. And I knew there was a mimic. Why did I walk right into it? Because I know I'm paralyzation resistant or something. What's the next level? Oh, yes. Rust. Okay, I can deal with that. I didn't want that spellbook anyway. Well, you massive thief. I'm gonna kill you. You too. There's a water elemental. Oh, I'm going to shoot this one for a change. Yes. Watch me do absolutely no damage. What's going on with this guy? Grinding sound at distance. Something's digging up the level, apparently. And I just walked right into the trap and triggered it again. And took no damage from it, so I guess that's okay. Herb seed. Steel zombie. Stair leading downwards. Stormy winds howl through these tunnels. Well, if you've been here before, you know what's coming up. If you haven't been here before, you might be able to guess. Either way, I'm going to see you next time.